Hi everyone. Today's lecture is about supply demand equilibrium and government policy. Government policy meaning that we want to see the tax imposed by government the in different ways, like sometimes government impose tax on the buyers, sometimes government impose a tax on sellers. So how it affects on equilibrium. So this is what we want to see in this chapter. So let's start with our basic graph, which is price quantity, and this is our equilibrium point where price of equilibrium is $3 and the quantity which is sold is 100. So when government wants to impose a tax on buyers, how this will affect on the equilibrium. So when government want to impose tax on buyers, means it will shrink or shift demand curve to in towards inside. So this was our initial graph. Now our demand curve will shift to the D2. When it will shift to the D2, what will happen? Then first our price was 3, then now our the price which on which product will be sold will be 3.3, and how much buyer will receive, that will be the where the supply will touch, and how much the buyer will pay will be 3.3. So the difference between 3.3 and 2.8 is 0.5. That will be the tax. So this shaded area will be the tax revenue of the government. But because of that, the quantity which was sold was before that was 100. Now it will be the 90. So what is this more darker area, this triangle, that in economics we call it deadwill loss. What does it mean by deadwill loss? Is that this will not goes to the buyers, this will not go to the sellers. How? Before that, total quantity was sold was 100. Now it is 90, meaning that this difference of 10, neither sold nor purchased, excluded from the market, because of higher price, buyers were not interested to purchase. So this not became the part of the market. That's why this will count as a deadwill loss, means that amount could not be the part of the market because of government intervention. So this was all about when government imposed the tax on buyers. For example, government want to impose tax on sellers. So when government want to impose the tax on seller, what will happen? The supply will shift from first. This is the blue color is the first supply curve. It will shift to the S2. This will be our supply curve after tax. But you can see the price is almost same because our elasticity is same. So what will happen? 3.3 will be the price at which the product will be sold, and buyer will pay 3.3, and seller will receive 2.8. You can see whether government want to impose tax on buyer or seller, but ultimately damage is for both. Buyer will pay 3.3, seller will receive 2.8. So whether government want to impose the tax on buyer or seller, the price will shift to the 3.3 again and again. It is all because of same elasticity, because here the elasticity is same by demand and supply, both are elastic. So how it can be different, can be varied, that if government want to impose the tax on buyer, it affect more to buyer or more to the sellers. How it can be possible? It can be only possible when there is a difference in elasticity. So to understand more in detail about what I am trying to say, let's see these graphs. So here, when our supply is elastic and but demand is inelastic. If you don't know about the basics of the elastic or inelastic, please visit my previous video on elasticity and inelasticity. So here, when government imposes the tax, what will happen? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Initial price is here, P, equilibrium price is this one. And when government want to impose the tax, what will happen? That this will be the price which a seller will receive, and this is the price which buyer will pay. So this portion again will be the tax revenue, but we can see more tax is imposed to the buyers compared to sellers, meaning that when supply is elastic and demand is inelastic, more tax burden will be towards the seller, or sorry, buyer. Same when demand is elastic and the supply is inelastic, what will happen? More portion of tax will be imposed to seller compared to buyer. Here totally reverse of this one. See, this little rectangle is the tax bracket for buyer, but this whole from here P1 to P3, this will be the portion of tax which will be paid by seller, and this will be again the deadweight loss. This is same for the understanding of the previous example where demand and supply has, both are elastic, where there is equal portion of tax, which is previously we have discussed. So this was all about our today's lecture. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. You can see my latest videos. Thank you so much.